Hello everyone, this is Jack with Let's Draw Today. Thank you so much for joining me and drawing with me today. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to draw a peeled banana. Here is a look at the reference photo I'm using to guide me. You can visit the link in the description for some step-by-step pictures that accompany this tutorial. Since we are using a grid for this drawing, the first step in drawing our peeled banana is to place a grid on the drawing paper. The grid consists of 3x3 squares. Therefore, we need to place a square grid on the paper. Since my drawing paper is 8 inches by 10 inches, I'm going to draw a vertical line on the right side of the paper that is 2 inches away from the edge. The resulting square on the left will be the border for the grid. If we want it to be very general about our banana and make a basic sketch, there wouldn't be a need for precision in our measurements. Nevertheless, let's still use a ruler for a better outcome. Make 2 horizontal lines spaced 2 2/3 inches apart. By the way, 2/3 of an inch is roughly equivalent to 11/16 of an inch. After that, make 2 vertical lines that are also spaced 2 2/3 inches apart. This will give you a simple grid of 3 squares by 3 squares. Begin by drawing the outline for the fleshy part of the banana. I started by making a V shape near the top of the center grid square. This V shape represents where the left peel meets the left edge of the fleshy part. Then extend the banana shape into the grid squares above. Use your grid squares as a guide to help you decide the proper placement of the lines within each square. Finish the outline of the exposed banana by rounding out the tip and bringing the right edge down with a curvature similar to that of the left edge. Now, for the sake of simplicity, I will refer to the folded over peels as the left peel, center peel, right peel, and the rear peel for the remainder of the tutorial. Let's draw the outline of the center peel of the banana first. Sketch the top edge with a short line that is almost horizontal but has a slight downward slope. From this line, sketch a line going downward for the right edge of the center peel. Bring this line down to just below the bottom edge of the center grid square. Then draw a line for the bottom edge. Finish the outline with a curved line for the left edge. Additionally, sketch a line on the peel close to the right edge. This line shows where some of the flesh is still attached to the inside of the peel. Draw a vertical line with a slight curve from where the center peel is hanging to where the bottom of the banana will be. Next, sketch a very short triangle for the bottom of the banana. After that, begin to form the right edge of the banana. Make sure the edge is mostly aligned with the edge from the top of the banana, but ever so slightly to the right of it. Draw another vertical line to the left of the crease for a shadow. Finally, draw the left edge with a curved line from the bottom of the banana to the bottom of the center peel. Again, make this one slightly left to the edge of the banana flesh. Bring up the line for the right edge of the banana. Then draw lines curving downward to form the left edge of the right peel. Take one line all the way beyond the lower edge of the center peel. Round out the bottom and begin forming the right edge of the right peel. Along the left side of the peel, draw a line to show where flesh is attached to the peel's inside. We can also draw the visible portion of the rear peel while we are here. Finish the right peel by completing the right edge and drawing a curve on the underside. Sketch a light line from the banana flesh downward to make sure the hidden fleshy part is properly tucked behind the peel. So now we'll finish drawing the basic outline of the banana. For the top of the rear peel, draw 2 curved lines just above the right peel. Then draw a line from the top of the curve to the banana flesh. Now draw the left peel by using steps similar to those we used to draw the center and the right peels. Now that we have a basic sketch of our banana drawing on the paper, we can erase all the grid lines. Be careful to keep the outline of the peeled banana intact. Now let's draw some additional details to our basic banana outline. Start with a curved line around the tip, then make a vertical line from the tip to the base of the flesh. This vertical line should follow the curvature of the banana. Draw 2 more curved vertical lines very close to each edge. Then draw a few more in between. After that, draw short lines that make the horizontal ridges on the surface of the banana's flesh. Finish up with an outline of a shadow just above the center peel. On the left peel, draw a line curving along the center of the inside. Then draw the short horizontal ridge lines on each side of the center line. On the outer surface of the peel, draw the outline of tiny brown spots along the left edge and a few larger spots near the bottom and center. Now let's look at the center peel. Sketch an outline of some spots along the right and lower edges. Then draw 2 vertical lines on the inner surface of the peel, which happens to be facing us. Draw a third line down the center, but make this line much lighter than the first 2. Add the short horizontal lines between the vertical lines to finish the center peel. And then, just as we did for the other peels, draw 2 vertical lines curving down the inner surface of the right peel. Then draw the short horizontal ridge lines between the longer vertical lines. You may want to add spots, and tiny tears, or other embellishments along the edges of this peel too. Next, we have the outer surface of the center and right banana peels. Begin by sketching the irregular shape of the brown spot at the bottom of the banana. Draw a few dots for the tinier spots found above the bottom. Draw the shape of the highlight near the bottom and the shadows on each side. After that, we are now left with a detailed line drawing of our peeled banana. Now, in order to make this banana drawing more realistic, of course we need to apply some shading. First, shade the fleshy part of the banana. Put a little shading around the curved line near the tip. On the right side of the banana flesh, make the vertical curved lines slightly darker. As for the first 2 columns of horizontal ridges, shade along each one. Working your way to the left side of the banana, you'll notice that we have more shadow because the light source is coming from the right side. For the center column of ridges, shade along them just as before, but place more shading above each ridge. Repeat this same process for the 2 columns on the left side. Again, place slightly greater emphasis on your shading. After shading each individual ridge, you can place a light blanket layer of shading over the entire left side. At the lower left corner, where the flesh meets the left peel, draw a thin shadow on the surface of the banana flesh. Put another cast shadow near the bottom of the flesh, just above the center peel. Darken some of the lines and the shaded portion of the banana's flesh, especially the curved vertical lines. Now we can start giving some attention to the peels. Let's begin with the left peel. First, put some light shading along each edge of the peel and the outer surface of the peel. Make sure to shade the brown spots on the outer surface and along the edges. Next, shade the inner surface of the peel. Begin with a light base layer, then darken the line that curves up the center. After that, darken the short horizontal ridges on each side of the center line. Darken the brown spots found near the bottom tip of the left peel. Place some dark tones near the top of the inner peel. Darken the lines, making all of the grooves, but leave some patches in between the lines lighter in value. Then at the bottom, where the peel is prying away from the banana, place your darkest tones to represent the heaviest shadows. Finish up the left peel by putting another layer of shading on the outer surface. Don't make this an even layer. Leave some areas lighter to represent the green and yellow color variations. Make sure to shade along the left edge of the outer surface, leaving the surface just to the left of it lighter. For the front of the peel, prepare to shade it by first tracing darker lines along the edge where some of the banana flesh is stuck to the inner surface. While you're at it, go ahead and trace the two main curved vertical lines running down the peel. Put a light base layer of shading over the peel's surface. Sketch the indications of some of the horizontal ridges we placed earlier. This is so our original lines don't get lost in all of the base shading. There is a slight shadow at the upper right corner of the center peel that you can place as well. Now continue to draw slightly darker indications of the horizontal grooves. Then, from the bottom of the peel, draw over the previous guidelines going in a vertical direction toward the top. Draw some heavier tones along where the flesh attaches itself to the right side of the peel. Draw the darkest tones near the bottom to show where the center peel of the banana has brown spots. The bottom half of the banana is covered with the center peel, which is on our left, and the right peel. Let's start by shading the center peel on the left side. Put a base layer of shading over most of the surface. Make sure to shade around the highlighted area near the bottom. Draw darker values near the top, just behind where the peel flips over. Additionally, draw darker tones along both edges. Finish up by drawing some small dark spots near the bottom. Repeat similar steps for the right side. Put a little more shadow near the bottom of the right peel, then draw a few more small dark spots. Use very dark tones to shade in the irregular shape at the very bottom of the banana. Now there are two peels we still need to shade. Those would be the right peel and the peel in the rear that we can barely see. Starting with the right peel, shade a light base layer. Just as we did previously, trace over the groove lines so they are slightly darker than the base layer. Using darker pencil tones, draw some long lines along the inside edge of the right side. Still working on the right peel, let's shade its left edge now. Make the outermost edge the darkest, then shade along where the flesh meets the peel. This should leave a thin strip of highlight running down the middle. Now that the right peel is complete, it's time to do something with the rear peel. Put some shading where the peel touches the banana flesh. Put a bit more on the lower side edge that is above the right peel. As for the visible portion of the rear peel that we see to the left of the right peel, place darker tones on the left side that are on the opposite side of the light source. Use an eraser to go around the banana one last time. Erase any smudges or stray markings that were accidentally left on the paper during the drawing process. If necessary, use a softer pencil to put another layer of shading over the darkest parts of the drawing. And that is how to draw a peeled banana. If you would like to see the complete version of this tutorial with step-by-step video clips at normal speed and more specific directions, click on the link in the description for more info. If you would like 10 of my full-length tutorials for free, there's a link in the description for that too. If you found this video to be helpful, please like it, leave a comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and be sure to click on the notification bell so you don't miss new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for drawing with me today.